Alright, come on in, hit the like button, think about subscribing if you're already. If you're new here, welcome to the channel, but most importantly, welcome to the Viking family. So this is my personal opinion / review for the 2023 crime mystery western film called Killers of the Flower Moon, directed by Martin Scorsese, based on a historical story-based book. Now this is Hollywood, so the historical part is going to be fabricated by a lot, and from my understanding there's a little bit of backlash between Leonardo DiCaprio's character he plays, so how it's portrayed. But I'm not going to get into that. That's drama that we don't need on this channel. But here's the plot. Real love crosses paths with an unspeakable betrayal of Molly Burkhart, a member of the Horseage, and I butchered that, do apologize, Horseage Nation, tries to save her community from a spree of murders fueled by oil and greed. Now here is the cast. So I flat out love how heavy they went with putting in the natives' culture and way of life. I have much respect specifically for natives in general, but specifically in this type of thing, the indigenous people, because it's kind of like in the category of the Vikings type of thing for me personally. That's the only way I would explain it. But their culture is this really fascinating, very stuff you could take from living that, just like you could with the Norsemen, aka the Vikings. So definitely they really do, as far as I can tell. I'm obviously Caucasian Scandinavian American, so I don't know that particular the details of what is true, what's not, but they give you definitely a lot of good deepness to it. They didn't really clarify when this took place, but seems to be around the really early 1900s, so it makes sense there would be race tension. But they went heavy on it without shoving it in your face most of the time, like a lot of films and shows they do these days. And what I mean by that is they kind of had it where it was subtle, the race tension, and it was subtle, but it was there. And you could tell. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if I'd explain that well, but it's kind of like has a layer of a regular type of the standard movie, and then you have the story going forward, and then you have it kind of seeping through the whole story. If that makes any sense. That's the best way I could describe it. The feel of the film had a bit of a culture here and Old West love story there, but in a lot of ways the story gave me old mobster vibes. The actress that did play Molly, from my understanding, this is her big Hollywood debut. I was definitely focusing on her a lot. I got to say she did a great job. She really did a good job at playing the character and the emotions the character went through. She's the only character I liked. Everyone else I hated. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but I imagine it is. Every actor did a great job, nonetheless, of their character. Lots of some fantastic cinematography, but outside of all of what I've said, the film was stretched out way too much, and it's 3 hours long, and made it feel sluggish at best. Here is my rating. I'll come back with my final thoughts. So, in my personal opinion, the film for me was just okay. Got boring after a couple hours, but there was plenty of stuff I liked. But there was way too much story needed to get to the conclusion sooner than they did. I can see people liking this a lot, or just thinking it was just okay, like me. Now, I do recommend it nonetheless, but I would wait till streaming or prices for rent goes down. The heavy culture part of the story on its own, along with the acting, is worth a watch, at least. But what are your thoughts if you've seen it in general, or just in general? What are your guys' thoughts? So, yeah, so my next review is supposed to be out Saturday, but we'll see. It will be either about Saturday or Sunday. So, but yeah, remember, mostly, I love you. Spread the love. Thank you for watching, and Skål.